Now here's the top stories on the national front as they go first, then internationally. The question you want to ask yourself is, what will the Federal Reserve do at its meeting in December? Certain analysts can speculate all they want, but officials say they will be using hard data to make their next decision, such as key housing, labor, and inflation reports. As you may recall, back in September, wages start to rise up by 5%. The Consumer Price Index for October starts to track changes, and that includes prices of a fixed set of goods and services. It will be released by this time next week on November 10th, which falls on a Thursday. Television icon Oprah Winfrey made an announcement on Thursday that she's gonna vote for John Fetterman over Dr. Oz in the midterm election contest. We're being told that she told New York Magazine in 2021 that it was up to the residents of Pennsylvania to decide who will represent them. During that conversation, she also voiced support for other Democratic candidates, such as North Carolina's Cheri Beasley, Florida's Valerie Demings, Wisconsin's Mandela Barnes, Nevada's Catherine Cortez Masto, Texas's Beto O'Rourke, and Georgia's Raphael Warnock, along with Stacey Abrams. Now we go overseas to India. A disgraced American dealer was accused of running a multi-million-dollar looting network by way of his New York gallery was sentenced to 10 years in prison this week. We're being told that a young man who goes by the name of Mr. Kapoor was convicted among 5 accomplices, like criminal conspiracy, burglary, making illegal exports of over 10 or more artifacts, and everything else. Now we go overseas even more, as there's lots of manual work to be done with former WNBA superstar Brittney Griner. She lost in a appeal last week against a drug sentence that's going to last for 9 years. But to be honest though, let's just hope she's going to stay in jail for God knows how long. The last time she was arrested was on Tuesday, October 25th. And finally, from the great clock of Westminster to antique timepieces, a small team of clockmakers started to adjust 2,000 or more clocks across the Palace of Westminster, England, to keep British lawmakers working on time. For those of you who know when daylight savings time ends, it's this Sunday, November 6th. Our 7-day forecast is coming up next, so stay tuned for that. We'll be right back after these words.